G'day guys, this is Captainoob here with the lucky Relentless Revolver. Now this bad boy here is tuned up for that, and that is exactly what we're going to do with this. So before we make a start on these gunners, we'll just jump up to a good old position here and wait for these guys to line up for us. Now if we're lucky here, we'll be able to hit most of these in one VATS run. Okay, that dude's in a good spot. Well, it might look bad now. Don't worry, we'll get into shooting people nice and soon. So the three of these dudes will be shooting crits in their faces, and every one after the fourth shot will be an immediate crit, so we don't have to worry about that. Am I missing anyone? Nope, looks like that's fine. Let's go into VATS. And the game will sort of play itself, except for our inputs, where we might have a little bit of critical input in the first three shots. But until then, yep, okay, now we can just sit back and watch the fireworks, I suppose. Take out this turret nice and easily with all the automatic crits we're getting. If you could overload on action points, my action points would be extremely full by now, because the Relentless effect gives you all your action points back on a critical hit, which automatically makes it great for VATS weapons. And also I missed some dude in here. Not to worry, we'll just take him out like that, nice and easily. Yes, the Relentless effect is really good for weapons that are efficient on action points, and for those with a luck build that can actually keep on outputting crits no matter what. So revolvers in the past I've used Relentless on have worked really well. Couple that with an effect that actually makes them even better at the criticals, you're going to have a really good weapon. Only problem is, to make this weapon the most effective it can be, you're going to have to use VATS quite a lot, and some players might not want to do that. So we'll go ahead and wait for these people to come around the corner, and then we can go ahead and do some more gun feel action. So there's three there, awesome. Okay, looks like we've got everyone there. We're all nice and stealthy, so they're not going to notice. So we're free to go ahead and take out all these people, all these turrets, nice and well. And we've got a almost full bar of crits, and it should be full by the time we're done with this, but we shall have to see. Might as well give these guys a couple of extra shots. We've got the action points, and we'll go ahead. Don't really need to crit them. I've got a sneak attack crit there, so the extra crit there wasn't worth it, and nor was it on that Mark 1 turret. So it should be this turret now, a 95% chance, and now we are guaranteed hits throughout the rest of our VATS run here. So that's kill number 4, number 5 right now, and that lucky effect is really getting us our crit damage there and making it extremely easy to take out all these gunners in one single VATS run. Luckily, I went ahead and hit her in the face twice. That was enough to kill her on the second time round. So he's running around the corner, and so is he. So we'll go ahead and back-to-back crit these people. One more, thank you. There we go. Down he goes, and now we're on to the little melee gunner who's sitting in here. Probably unaware of all the death and destruction that is happening to her fellow gunners right now, but whatever. No idea. We'll just smack her in the face with a crit and be done with her. Crit was probably unnecessary there, but sometimes you really need to critically hit someone with a 44 Magnum round. Alright, coming up on the last couple of people here, and that was a bit of teleportation from that gunner, so good on him for learning that, but that skill is not going to be valuable enough, because he is certainly going to die anyway. So we'll go ahead and just shoot him again, because we missed. This time we'll pop a crit, making sure his head flies in all many directions, and judging by the VATS cam there, that's a definite kill on that dude. And next up, this guy's going to die as we crit him in the face once more. Alright, going through here, we've got these turrets left, and I think that's actually the last one. So there you have it. Relentless Lucky Western Revolver is going to be really, really good against any sort of max level, sort of high tier people you might encounter out there. So definitely a good weapon for mobbing. Let's go test it on a monster and see how it can do there. Alrighty, as always, we'll be testing out our weapons against the Great Swan. And where has he gotten himself to? Okay, there he is. So just like Gunner's Plaza, we'll go ahead and use this thing exclusively in VATS, because why wouldn't you? I mean, that's where you can make crits happen, and that's where you can get your action points back with the legendary effects. So there he is, just staring off into space. So we'll snap him out of his little thing there, and while we don't have our crits right away to spend, or all of them at least, we'll go ahead and refill our crit bar nice and quickly. Lucky Effect certainly doing a good job of that. Now that he's seen us, he'll turn around and start throwing rocks at us, but luckily for us we can sit here under the safety of VATS protection and go ahead and hit him as much as possible. So we can go ahead and spam crits now, and once we're done with this, I'll make a conscious attempt to get my action points back with whatever remaining critical strike I have. Hopefully we get a few extra 4-leaf clover sort of procs here, so we can get those crits back right off the bat. Might as well save that last one while we have it. Looks like it wasn't totally necessary, because we've almost got every single one of our action points back already. So we'll pop that crit immediately there and save that one just for if I manage to mess up this little run here. You can stomp all you want, Swan. You're not getting through this VATS defense. Another crit, please. Thank you very much. Okay, that one got through though. Alright, so we've got a full bar now. We can go ahead and crit him some more. How many shots are we getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably around 11 or 12 actually, judging from what other revolvers have done. So I'll go 11. You only really need a general idea when it comes to how many shots you can do in VATS when it comes to a weapon like this, because usually the action point is so low you can wait just a tiny little bit, get that enough action points for that one shot, then you can immediately crit them to get them all back anyway. So we'll just get a little bit of distance on him now. Where has he gotten himself to? Looks like he's decided to try and chase, or maybe something else has got his attention. As the combat music tracks change, he's all mutated and the fight is still going on fairly strongly. So we'll go ahead and crit him twice, just so those random shots that could miss definitely do not. And concentrated fire will pick up the slack, so we should get guaranteed hits throughout the rest of this VATS attack. That's a reload there, so I've only got around 5 or 6 shots left. We'll go ahead and crit now just before he stomps. And another one just to slow that down. He's done the stomp. We can go ahead and exit VATS now. We've got a full Relentless AP bar there from the Relentless effect, so luckily for us we can go ahead and hit him in VATS once more. Got 2 crits back in 1 shot there. Thank you, 4-leaf clover. And also that lucky effect gave me a crits every 3 shot. Definitely doing lots of good work here. Mind you, this is probably the most crits I've ever pulled in a video before. See, the only thing that's holding this weapon back is its lack of suppressor. If you had a suppressor, not only would your sneak attack criticals be a more viable option, allowing you to do more damage, but you can stay undetected from him, which would be good. He could just dopily stand there as you're continuing to shoot him. Although it is a revolver and has a low ammo capacity, I wouldn't say that's a terrible thing for a weapon like this anyway, because reload times really don't matter in VATS once you've got quick hands rank 2, which allows you to reload without any action point usage. That perk is actually really useful for a double barrel shotgun too, because you can actually eat up a lot of your action points just through reloads of that. So he's going to continue to chase us, and I heard a doggo die, so that's a shame. That's another VATS run on him now. Don't have a crit right away, but we will. And as that anchor comes down, we're in VATS, and that'll do very, very little damage to us indeed. So only a couple more shots left in him now, I reckon. Probably another crit while we can. Might have mistimed that a little bit, but we'll have enough action points to go right back into VATS and crit him as soon as we're done. No problem. You just tilt the camera up and we'll start shooting at his face once again. And those last 2 crits should just kill him off nice and easily. And down he goes. There's a doggo getting attacked over there. We'll go ahead and help out this dude, I reckon. That'd be the farmer random encounter again, so it's happened a couple of times around here. There's a radstag over there. You might want to get away from that one, lad. There we go. Oh wait, no, this is the guy who sells you dogs. Well, I don't need one. I've already got dog meat, so there you go. So I think I'll call it there for this weapon. So if you'd like a weapon like this in your game, be sure to check out the description. Links to the mods will be in the description there, and to all platforms. So don't worry if you're on PS4, this one's for you guys too. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it.